FYI, you can't see me. You can't see me. Okay? For good reason. kind of blocking the energy. So I can see you though, okay? Well, I can see what you guys are writing. All right, so we'll wait like another minute and then I'll get into it. All right, so for those who are just tuning on at like the 2-3 minute mark. And I didn't want to do this tomorrow. I want to step into fresh energy tomorrow, okay? Do I have anybody on that chats? I just want to see if I can pull your chat up. Okay. Hey. So I can see your chat. That's good. How are you? You're here too? I'm back. But I'm only back to wrap some things up. Okay. Hey. Good. I'm glad you're good. Good day from Vancouver. How are you? Good. All right, so I'm going to start yapping because it's kind of that awkward start of the day anyway, where there's not going to be too many that are coming on. They're doing their thing. All right, making dinner, that type of stuff. And the flu, bummer. That's no fun. So I don't know if you guys have been watching the videos today, all the videos that I've done, okay, and stuff. Lucy, what are you chewing? And things that are being triggered, okay? I'm done, okay? I know I wanted to step out of this gradually for you guys, but I have tried to do this as gradually and as casually as I can. But the fact that like all my spiritual gifts too are kicking in, all new insight, all awareness, how I can feel, okay, it does affect me, and that's not a bad thing, okay? But it's to the point where I can feel all different types of emotions and thoughts and feelings, and I just feel like we've been reading this story for too long, okay? And for some of you, yeah, it is going to kick in. For others, it's just a matter of time. And I'm tired of trying to justify somebody else's situation. Like, I've gotten my point across plenty of times about the scenario that's been in front of us and on the board. And I've invested a lot of time. And you guys have invested a lot of time, but on self-care, self-work, things like that, hopes, believing, magic, everything it all comes together, okay? But it's just not healthy. And some people might be like, oh, Court, maybe you're having a bad day, or maybe you got triggered. And whether I got triggered or not is besides the point. I've invested more than enough time with this scenario, and it is time for all of us to move forward. I don't know what our reads will be like. We will figure that out gradually as we go. And we'll just slip into like new energy. We'll figure it out. Spirit's been kind of, I tried to shut it down, I think, too early a couple months ago, or it's like, I'm done with this, and da-da-da-da-da, and it can become very frustrating. I'm starting to feel other people's frustration now, and I get it. But I've taught a lot of good lessons and have taught you guys to be in different scenarios and different mindset and different point of view, and how to use your intuition and how to look at something in a new perspective. So it's time to move forward. Okay. And I know you want to go in, Finny. I know that I mentioned to you guys that I was going to do this gradually, but I have been doing this gradually, and it's not, it is beneficial, okay, but beneficial information, but the fact that I keep reading the same information over and over, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's only going to slow me down, and I am in no energy right now to be slowed down. So the divine was legitimately waiting for me to just kind of like chop it. Okay. So I'm chopping it. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, and listen, and one of the reasons why you guys physically can't see my face is because I'm not trying to, it's the energy exchange, okay? So I had a better explanation for that, but with me looking at this right now, it's even throwing me off, but it was something I saw when I knew I was going to do this video. I will tell you, I am going to do a weekly video to update you guys on this, but like maybe 1 or 2 more, and that's it. Okay, so I can kind of talk you through some stuff, because when I say I want to chop it off, I want to chop it off. We got to get into new energy, okay? But I will do that for those of you that are not completely ready to let go. All right, but I'm definitely going to wean you off that way too. It's what's best for you guys too, and I gotta do what's best for me, considering I'm here working for the collective. I'm doing what's best for you guys to repeat the same readings. And now that we're getting to the root of issues and things look like they can be resolved, that's up to you to kind of step into that energy and take what you've learned through this time, to take what you've learned, you've absorbed it, what you would do, that type of situationship. But I will tell you, for those who've been following me for a good year, I would suggest you would step out of it too. It would be the right thing. Okay, step out of this energy, fresh energy, hey, that type of stuff. Okay. And it doesn't mean your person is not coming in, guys. Just because I'm wrapping up this book does not mean this person does not come in. It just means not this second. Okay. And not to mention, the hermit keeps coming out, and this person might very well isolate themselves so they can figure out inner work. Okay. And I'm not going to continue to read for weeks and weeks and weeks to tell you guys the same fucking scenario that this person's doing inner work. We went through that today with a read that was almost 4 hours long. Okay. So, I know you guys are very grateful. Are you kidding? Like, even the video I did today for the 4 hours, I cannot even tell you how many personal emails I got with appreciation. Thank you. And it's like, because people are getting triggered right now, but it's also your own situation at this point to move forward. Okay. Give yourself some time to whatever, I don't know, whatever it is you need time to do or to sit with. Okay. I know a lot of you are going to be super stoked that we're out of this energy, and some of you are not going to be. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of followers that are like, not this. All right, well, then they're on their own. Okay. But I'm not worried about that. I am invisible for a reason, so I don't want to exchange energy like that. I know it feels weird. It really does. And you guys will be fine. You guys really will be fine. I promise. You guys will figure it out, okay? Um, there was so much stuff I wanted to say, but it's not like I'm just wrapping up the channel, guys. I'm not. It's time to step into a new story. It's time to start appreciating what we've gone through, who we become, and what happens next. Okay, it's not fair to keep you in the energy of stagnation, and I really thought it was going to be one of those things where spirit was just going to tell me when it was time, and it doesn't work like that. I had to make that decision. I had to get triggered. I had to go through all this, and not per se, I'm not saying what my other half. I had to go through all this and get triggered for you guys because of all my gifts and being an empath and feeling you and knowing what's coming and knowing the outcome. And I give so much information, and it's like you guys are in the time where you have to figure that out for yourselves. Okay, so it's, if we stop focusing on just the energy in general and how to work with that and to push through, there's still going to be love on the board. I'm a love channel, okay, but we're just going to have to present it in a different format, and we will figure that part out gradually. All right, but spirit purposely triggered me and put me in this situation for me to finally say, fucking court. Like, what are you doing? How much time have you invested in the same story? And now you're going to tell people after a 4-hour read that, you know, yes, they love you. I gave you so much information in that read. You know what I mean? I really did. Like, they do love you. You do love them, but it doesn't mean that you guys need to come together right now. And I'm not sitting in this energy for another month or weeks or days until this person figures it out. You know what I mean, jelly beans? It's just, it's not beneficial, and I'm not doing that to you no more. I'm glad that spirit triggered this. It doesn't, for those who think that we were wrong. So when you want to get yourself out of a situation, guess what you do? You fucking pull yourself away from the situation. And I've been teaching you guys that, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's it. Time's up. All right. It doesn't mean the situation has to be over for you. But it's over for me and how we've been reading it. It is time to focus on new energy, new people, new situations, new surroundings. Use my other gifts to benefit you guys. Okay. So I just didn't really want to go on tomorrow and talk about it and be part of the energy, because when I come on tomorrow, I truly want to start reading and exploring different ways and avenues and abilities to read my cards. Okay? So it's a big message for all of you that, you know, spirit does put you where you need to be, but you also have to take the initiative to step into brand new and not wait because you think it's divine timing or you think it's XYZ. It truly doesn't work that way. When you're done, you're done. Okay. And like I said, we've all invested a lot of time in this one scenario. So let's just see what the next sequel brings. And if that person is part of it, great. If not, then so be it. Because it's not about anybody else but you right now, okay? The story had to close. So, anybody have any questions before I wrap it up? And I will tell you, a lot of people are going to be triggered right now, and you're going to be like, "Oh my God, Courtney, I need you." That's why I'm still going to do one video a week for you guys, but it's not going to be for long because I don't want to invest my time in it anymore. But I will do 2 more tops, okay? Just to gradually get you out of it. And even then, I'm going to break things down in that video for you too. Okay. So I don't know. I'm ready for new. Yeah, we can talk about finances, all other stuff. But apparently this is where spirit wanted me for a long time. Okay. But I did my part. I've mastered this. Okay. So I can't continuously repeat myself. That just becomes boring. And then I don't grow. Then I don't get to use all my other gifts. I don't get to apply myself. And if that's happening to me, then that's going to happen to you. And that's not what I want. Okay. So I don't want anyone to be bent out of shape. I want you guys to be happy and ready and excited and motivated and just ready to create your own damn future. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So I love you guys. I hope yeah, new soulmates, new people, or it's gonna be this person. It doesn't have to be, but new stories, guys. We're all spiritual and it's we I enlighten people and I wake them up. But if I'm gonna keep you in the same story, how is that benefiting you guys? It's not, right? So it's like I can't do that to you guys no more. I'd only be slowing you down. I taught you guys a lot, and yeah, you should all be at that point where it's like enough's enough, and wish them the best because you can't change somebody else's scenario. You can't. We've figured that out over the years, okay? Not everybody will end up with theirs, and a lot of you will, okay? But we got to start using our new mindset in a new way. Like I said, you're all spiritual. You've gone through awakenings, enlightenments, downloads. So now let's put all that shit to use and start reading some fucking magical shit. Shit that makes you go, all right? Expand your fucking memory, your brain. It's time. Okay. So I love you guys. You guys have any questions? Yeah, changes are coming. Just remember, you guys have to make that change. Like I said, I was waiting for spirit to shut it down. And I've been saying it for 2 months. And I'm like, why are they not shutting it down? Because it was up to me to end this fucking story, to start fresh. So the same goes for you guys. You know what I mean? We're going to step into something brand new, something exciting, something magical. I want to put this magic to fucking use. All right? So we'll come up with new ideas. We'll go with the flow. Did I get your email? I don't know. I have so many emails. It's so overwhelming. Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited too. So please just remember, it's your choice to step out of it. It's not when somebody else says or somebody else makes a move. You've come too far, guys. Okay? I'll get to my emails. Yes, the screen is blank because I'm not trying to exchange certain energy right now. When I was kind of meditating on this and how to break it down, should I break it down? I was like, fuck this, I'm just going to do it. And when I was meditating on it, I saw a blank screen. So there's a reason for that. Okay. There's too many triggers out there right now. So it's about the message, not the distractions, not facial features, not aggravation, not whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? But there was so much more I wanted to say, and it's not even coming out now. And I think that's why I jumped out of the whole meditation, because it really doesn't work that way. And I don't need to have this whole spiel, because in all reality, guys, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just ready to create some new fucking magical shit. That's all. And it's so important these triggers are important. And we talked about that. Acknowledge it. You know what I mean? Accept it. Step out of it. It's your choice. So, anyone else have a question before I wrap this up? Because I gotta make dinner. Yeah, the energy is just weird. It's just because they want us to realize certain things at certain times, you know, and it's like everyone's probably like, oh, Court lost her shit. She got triggered. I got triggered for a reason. I got triggered to recognize some shit. You know what I mean? Same for you. And in all reality, it couldn't have come at better timing, especially with the new moon. And I will tell you, a lot of the women right now are extra hormonal. I don't know why. I just know it's a thing with this new moon. So if your period's been off, or like it's your hormones too, you know. So you're also going through a transition right now, because you're going to take what you're going to take with you what you truly value. So I think what's most important when it comes to value is you. You know, not a story, not someone else's story or your story or somebody else's opinion. You know, it's all about you. Okay? So I was triggered to trigger you guys to realize that when you are triggered, are you gonna go back and do shadow work? Or are you gonna freaking bust a move and do something new with yourself? Okay, I'm gonna choose those. All invested a lot of time. We've invested enough time. Enough. So let's see what the sequel brings. Like, it doesn't mean this person needs to be in your sequel, because this book is about you. And whoever ends up being in this next book, then they end up in the next fucking book. You know, this is not a bad thing, guys. This is a good thing. I'm not going anywhere. It's just time to have new insight and use our tools towards something that's more beneficial, not to read the same effing story. And like I said, I know some of you are going to be stoked. All right. But like, some of you won't be. But like, I don't know what to tell you, you know? So I'm not going to be that one to invest any more time in this something when I've mastered it, and I've taught you guys to master it. To continue, this trigger, okay, let me just explain something real quick. This trigger that we all got is a wake-up fucking call. Am I buffering? Yeah, shadow work is very important, but with this particular scenario and situation, the shadow work has been done. Especially if you've been with me from the beginning. Shadow work is very important. Hey, get down. It just depends on where you guys stepped in. Okay? For those who have been with me from day one, you've done this shadow work. This is a trigger. Okay? So you're going to either step back into shadow work because you didn't pick up on something, or you didn't accept something. You know what I mean? Or you can take this trigger, accept what's happening in your life, and choose to step out of it. It was a 3-hour video, and it explains kind of what's happening, you know. So go watch that video, and it will make more sense to you, for the one that just asked that question. So I'm not going anywhere. We're only going to benefit ourselves to start reading other stuff and using these tools in a different way. So if you've been watching me for a year, your shadow work should be done. Okay? But I don't know per se. We're not having a personal reading. Okay? I'm just saying, from what from day one to now, and I'll put it this way, all my spiritual gifts that I have that I haven't been using because I've been reading the same story, I can't necessarily say it's held us back. Okay. I'm not going to say that. But it sure as fuck is not going to keep us moving forward if we stay in the same energy, right? So we got to start using all the tools that we've learned along the way to step into something new. So you really should have done that shadow work. You should be in a position where it sucks if this person didn't make it into your book, into the first book, or however you want to look at it. But if you're good and you feel happy and liberated and you're happy to move on and you're happy to get out of the story, you've done the damn shadow work. Okay? So I'm still going to teach, but in different ways that are way more beneficial. Like, it was fun. We had a fun year, but I look forward to a new year. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. Don't be bent out of shape. It's a good thing. Okay? It's time to squash it. So if you're just jumping on, go listen from the beginning because there's important messages in there. Okay? And like I said, I just don't want to come on and have to explain this tomorrow and be in this energy tomorrow. Like, it's a fucking wrap. All right? We got triggered to get ourselves out of situations, or we can stay in the same story. We can keep doing more chapters. Okay? But I'm not. I'm not. Okay? But maybe for somebody who's been watching me for a long time and you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, why don't you start your story? You know, because some people are not ready to let this go, and other people are ready. Okay? So go motivate other people. You know, I didn't come on here for everyone just to not get the bigger picture. You know? So it's time to move forward. This person will always come back into your life. Always. It's a proven fact. Okay? It's a proven fact. It's just a matter of when, and when they do, what do they want? And by then, out of all the work that I've taught you, you will know what to do. You will know if you're setting yourself up to fail. Your gut will tell you. Okay? That intuition is no joke. So it's time to explore new avenues. You know, like I said, you guys are just as spiritual as I am. Okay? I just chose to come out and share my story. And eventually, I will let you know how mine kind of pans out. I left it out of the equation. Okay, because it's not about me, because there's still hundreds and thousands of you guys in this universe that are going through the same, or have been through the same story. All right, so that's kind of irrelevant right now. What's important is to step into something new. All right, and like I said, we're all spiritual, so let's start using the tools we have, because I'm telling you, this is year 3. It's all about creating. Okay, so next year you're solid, and you probably feel solid now, which is great, but that's because I got you to the place where you needed to feel liberated and solid. Okay, so like I said, you're gonna have your ups and downs, but the year's not done. Okay, it's time to create. It's time to explore new avenues of magic. So, do you believe in magic? I just bumped my chair. Do you believe in magic? Anywho, I gotta go. I gotta make supper for the kids. I gotta make supper for the chicklins. I'll see you tomorrow. You know what I mean? So, yeah, for those who don't know, I'm referring to the 3-hour read. Okay? And then I came back on afterwards when I said time's up, because it's like, time's up. I purposely got triggered to trigger you guys. So either you can jump back on the merry-go-rounds and pay the price, or you can jump the fuck off and start walking a straight line. It's on you guys. All right. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere. You should all be happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay. Guys, so much is not more. If I come outside with you, I'll make you happy, happy, happy. Yeah. I'm not gonna play ball. I'm gonna make you dinner. Alright, well, if you come outside. Shit, maybe for a minute. Maybe a minute. So, I love you guys so much. You guys are so welcome. It was fun. We had a fun ride. That is for sure. All right. So, hang in there.
Mom, they want to know something real quick, though.
They want to know something?
Yeah.
All right. What do you got to say? We're wrapping it up.
I've been waiting on my sweatshirt for 4 weeks.
Oh, Jesus. He's got a story. Hold on. I got to run some water. He can tell you the story.
So I've been waiting for a sweatshirt for 4 weeks. And as soon as I got here, I realized it was too small. And, yeah.
That's it. That's
his story. Yeah.
He was very disappointed. Okay? Very disappointed. This child waited 4 weeks for a sweatshirt. Some type of merch. Well, merchandise, right?
Yeah.
But you call it merch? Some type of merch, right? And it ended up being too small. And he finally got it today. Super excited. And then put it on. And it was like, I don't even know how he put it on. All right? Or how disappointed, you know, but he's gonna get a new one. All right, we're gonna trade it in. So trade in what you guys need to trade in. All right, so he actually made a really good point to wrap this session up. Okay, it's time for an exchange. All right, so couldn't have came at better timing. I love you guys so much. All right. Have a great rest of your day. We're all done being fucking disappointed. All right? All done. I love you guys. Have a fantastic night. Bye, guys. Oh, but we're going to have our ups and downs. But I'm saying we're all done being disappointed over this scenario. Okay? So I love you. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Bye, troops.